Hey, I'm Pris. I'm number 19 for the Swans and I identify as she, her. Football and the AFLW or women's footy community was the place that I felt the most safe and comfortable in my childhood. And I probably knew when I was 14, 15 that I was queer, but I felt like I lived two lives in a way. I felt like my personal life with my family, my school friends, my everyday life, I hid a really big part of who I was, and then it was actually the football community and going down and playing women's footy that actually gave me a really safe space to find out, I guess, more about who I was and make me feel really comfortable and included within that space. So I feel really lucky that I found football at such a young age to have an environment and a community like that. I think it was different. It wasn't like the AFL as such was, you know, we didn't have an AFLW competition. We didn't have a lot of queer athletes that were so comfortable talking about, you know, who they are. But I think it was more the people that I surrounded myself with, and it was the women, you know, that I played footy with, and not necessarily. It wasn't inspiring this generation that we get to inspire now and create like a really safe space in AFL that we create now, but it was a lot more personal. It was the friendships that I created. It was the women that I played footy with and really look up to that created that space for me. We all have a responsibility, whether it is someone that identifies as queer or if it's someone who's an ally and just really proud of who they are and making sure everyone feels comfortable. I think we all have that responsibility. I think women's sport in general is just very different to men's sport, and it has been for a long time. I think I've always felt women's sport has been a lot more accepting of the queer community, and I think that's because we accept that community, we make it that place. And AFLW in particular, like I said, I think it's where it's come from and the people that have led the way for a really long time to create that really safe space. And you know, there's definitely been a shift within the AFL men's over the last couple of years, but I still think it has a really long way to go, and I think the more players that we have come out and speak about it like we do as AFLW players, I think the more people that come out and speak about it as either queer people or as allies, I think it'll make a really big difference and it'll really shift the way and the environment that we have created at an AFL level. If we can help one person, if we can, you know, create awareness, create a space where people can look at us and see, hey, they're not so different. They can relate to us in different ways, and I hope it inspires them to really explore who they are and feel really proud of who they are and feel really loved no matter what.